All right, we are back. Part 6. Most likely the final part. I probably am not going to stay up past 2:30 tonight. Well, I might stay up, but I usually decompress a little bit after the session. But I probably won't stay up playing much past that. We are up to 932 hands. Wait for big blind. Wait for big blind. Unfortunately, when I look at the hand count, my eyes also get drawn pretty quickly and unavoidably to the total amount we are up or down on the session. So I also happen to have the information that we're up 8 buy-ins this session, which is not a bad thing, but it's interesting. I say that because I when I went for a walk to the store, right? Took my cold walk, kind of tried to clear my head a little bit, but something that popped into my head because I knew I was up 8 buy-ins when I walked to the store was that when I've told this story on the stream before, in videos before, but when I remember very distinctly, I was living in Pensacola, Florida. I was waiting for the basic school. I was living with my, I think at the time, girlfriend, fiance, maybe wife, in Pensacola, Florida, and I was playing full time, and I had just moved up to 100 no limit because I was waiting to go. It's not like I needed to make a ton of money. I was just sort of killing time till I went to the basic school. But I was playing 50 NL, definite winner at 50 NL. This is back in Full Tilt Poker days, and Deuces Crack member, Card Runners member. Can't even imagine the types of mistakes I was making, but I'm digressing. Point is, moved up to 100 no limit. I think I had a coach at the time. I think, honestly, I would not be entirely surprised if my coach was Ming the Merciless, who's a guy that does coaching on Twitch, and I got coaching from recently. I've known that guy for a long time. I would not be shocked if it was him. I may have met him later on, but anyway. So I moved up to 100 no limit. Within the first 2 or 3 days, I dropped 7 buy-ins, and I'd never lost anything close to that in poker. And I mean, I pretty much just stopped playing. I was I don't understand. To me, it was just I'm a losing player. This is, and whoever my coach was, whether it was him or someone else, was oh yeah, that could be variance or whatever. And I don't remember if we went through and looked at a bunch of hands or whatever. I'm sure there were mistakes in there because I had this habit of when I moved up to a new stake, I'd all of a sudden play like an idiot, right? I'd be oh, I need to be super aggressive now, and nobody has anything, and everybody's making moves, and so I would just lose my mind when I move up to 100 no limit. This happened a few times. So I ended up dropping 7 buy-ins, and it was just devastating. And I had the bankroll. I was bankrolled for 100 no limit. So I probably had $3K plus in my, account. And I would just move down limits or just kind of stop playing. I'd be ugh, I'd hit this wall. And it's kind of interesting to think about the relevance of 7 buy-ins in, a few days at 100 no limit. And the fact that, you can be up 8 buy-ins in one night. I don't think I had a good idea of what was really happening there with variance. People would say it, but I didn't. I still don't, right? If I was down 8 buy-ins, I would be devastated right now. I'd be I'd be thinking, just as strongly that something was horribly wrong. But anyway, that was just an interesting sort of revelation that I had, was this idea that 7 buy-ins down was I couldn't even comprehend it. In fact, when I started out at 25 no limit, in the first couple days, I took a 10 buy-in downswing. Now, if that had been the first couple days I moved up to 200 no limit, right? That again would be devastating. To drop 2K in a few days, I'd be what is going on? So I mean, I guess it's kind of good for me to see this at these stakes and kind of get an idea and a feel for what is potentially going to be happening. We have the outs to the Stone Cold Nuts here. That's not it. Although we now have a full house that could be pretty strong. Whoa. Huh. Do you think he has quads? What does he have here? Quads or... So I raised. So he called. I raised. He called. So he has to have like quads or a 5. He has quads. That might have been a fold. Yeah, so he has to have like quads or somehow come up with 10s. But I like his bet. I mean, everything, it all makes sense. Probably should find a fold there. I know that sounds silly to be like to think like I could just be like, yeah, this guy has quads and fold, but I feel as though I sort of knew what was happening there. He was like, oh, this guy has a pair. He's never folding a pair. I'm going to shove with quads because he can't fold the full house. I mean, really, that's all that happened. Yeah, I think I could actually find a fold there. It'd be a really good fold too, right? Imagine, showing that hand history after the cards get turned over. Check out this freaking full house I folded to quads. I'm a little upset that I couldn't make that. I don't think I'm being results oriented. I think it was actually fairly clear that was almost always what was happening in that spot. Like, I think that's a bluff like pretty darn close to 0. And yeah, I mean, I would just be kind of speculating and guessing what percentage, what's happening, but damn, imagine if he got the quads and I had gotten the straight flush. Now we're talking. Nah, we would have been cooking with grease. The one thing I can say is that that's a fairly rare spot. This guy's donking. I've got pretty good equity and I've got position. While I think that he probably folds a fair amount when I raise, I think that position is a little bit more valuable with the equity I have on table 4. Yeah, I don't see any value in raising here, right? He's fairly... don't know if I can get anything to fold now either. I feel like this is going to be like ace-6 a fair amount of the time. And I don't know. I'm going to just make a normal size bet here. And ace-king calls. That's not... I didn't expect ace-king to call there. That's noteworthy. What's the board? Ew, I hate his play. I guess I hate my play even worse. Right? Like, it's a bad bluff if he's calling with the bottom of his range. Like, that's a bad spot to bluff if our opponent is calling with the hand that we think we're getting him off of. And, like, I thought I was getting him off of ace-6. Well, no, yeah, I guess I don't think I'm getting him off ace-6 there. I guess that's just a really bad bluff. Ew. Now I'm wondering if maybe I should stop playing forever because I suck at this game. 6-2, 10-10. Save. Actually, hold on. Where'd that guy go? Where's that guy at? All right. Ah, damn it. Okay, fold. Raise. Ah! Oh, this shit. Green. Save. Check. Okay, well, that was two pretty unfortunate hands in a row. Bad hands in a row, whatever you want to call it. Hopefully I'm not actually, like, losing my mind and playing bad. I think those are... The ace-king hand is obviously a bad bluff. If he's not folding ace-king, that's a terrible spot to bluff. I don't know if I can know that. And I kind of like my sizing, too. Like, I didn't, I didn't overbet. I didn't do anything crazy. But I think the 10's bad. I think I should have just raised the turn. I mean, I thought about raising every street. I don't know. I think I'm probably now getting into results oriented and I should just stop thinking about it. I mean, at face value, like, I made a bet on a scary board, got called by ace high and ran into quads. So it's not, I don't think anything too crazy is happening right now. I wish I knew what this guy's at player 3. Fairly tight. I don't know that 3-betting is, I'm going to end up playing out of position with a pair of 9s if I 3-bet. Like, that's what the result is going to be, and I don't think that that's any more profitable than just calling. This is not a check raise. Yeah, it is. Yeah, we can check raise here. Just because of the backdoor flush draw. It's like, it's not quite like great because of it's connected with the jack and the 9, but because it's rainbow and because we have the backdoor flush draw, I think it makes it okay. We whiff both those. The flop should be fairly overfolded. The 8 connects really strongly with his calling range. So I would say at this point we're done with the hand. This is blind versus blind, so I'm going to bet. And I'm not going to... This is not a spot where he's like shown enough weakness and I'm out of position. Last time this happened, I was in position, sort of a different situation. So I'm not going to like reopen this up. Don't really know what's happening here. I don't know what they're calling with other than possibly draws. This might be a little big. I might want to go for like $3 here. I understand that he can have like 5-6 here. 6-7, 7-8. Those don't do anything. I have top set. Like, he could be slow playing other sets and then do this with a set. The only straights are ace-5, which, yeah, like ace-5 of clubs, obviously in his range. He's also like a nit that has $137, so I don't think he's actually bluffing that often. This is annoying. The fact that this is even happening is kind of annoying. Like, he's min-raising the river. His top set, there's no flushes, and ace-5 and 5-6 makes the only. So, like, I don't know. I guess I lose most of the time, but I think occasionally he can have a worse hand. I don't think it's very often. Fuck me. That was a fold. Okay, I guess. I don't know. Fuck. I guess I'm going to stop playing. Like, the other thing is this guy's sitting with fucking 10 buy-ins. Like, what the fuck how does he get to 10 buy-ins? And those weren't actually his stats, so that's another mistake I just made. I looked at this guy's HUD, and it was this guy's HUD. Call. Now I'm, like, just fucking pissing away buy-ins again. seems, I mean, this is fairly standard. Backdoor flush draw, 3 cards straight, low board. Just seems like a good spot to raise. The king should be fairly good as well. Shit. We didn't really pick up extra equity. So that actually kind of favors betting again, because it's like kind of hard to realize any equity. We don't have much, so we probably just want to try to blow them off the hand. I'm 100% sure that my play is fine here. I'm just running into hands, and maybe I have some sort of like tilted image because this guy just stacked me with quads, and then this guy just stacked me with a straight versus set. But you know, whatever, there's not much I can do. I think my play is fine. We're gonna check here. I'm not betting with a pair of 8s multi-way. I guess we probably get value from like a king. It's kind of interesting, like these hands that I'm upset about, I'm not even losing full stacks on most of them. Yeah, the full house I did. But anyway. Whatever. Let's see how our tables are doing. 38, 39, 47, and 33. Those all look pretty good. Actually, the tables all look really soft. Like there's other tables that also look pretty soft. Damn, table 1 looks pretty darn good. Like the guys that I'm losing, like this guy is now looking kind of fishy after 16 hands, but clearly he's, you know, probably one of these like fishy pre-flop guys. And then, you know, maybe plays aggressive post-flop that, like, when he's, like, getting all the money in and, you know, has a strong hand. Or he's just running godly. I don't know. But I almost feel like now that I see this guy's stats, like, the call with 7s doesn't seem quite as bad because this guy looks like pretty darn aggressive. 9-7 deuce looks like a raise. I'm not slowing down. Like I'm not gonna start not being aggressive or not making plus EV plays because the last 3 hands haven't gone well. Especially when the entire session overall is going like fantastic. That would be bad. This should be fairly overfolded, so we can just double barrel and then be done. I mean, it kind of connects with his calling range, but it's also probably overfolded. Like, right, it can be both. It can be both. This you don't see as much. This guy's clearly got like aces. What, I forget what book it is. Some book where he calls it like The Talk or something, and he's like, the second somebody starts talking, it's usually aces. And like they're like, well, guess this is gonna be my last hand, here we go, why not, something. I forget what book it was, but I have seen that in live poker before. Like I think I've seen it with like aces and ace king, or somebody will do shit like that. God, this guy in C4 is like a pretty good mark too. 52-23. I guess he didn't have aces. Okay, cool. Yeah, decent little pot with a set out of position multi-way. Can't complain about that. I mean, these guys have now checked twice. We should probably protect our hand. On table 3. Sorry, I can tell my energy levels, at least my energy level towards the commentary is down a little bit. I apologize. Wow, there is like so much money at this table. This is like, I will probably stay at table 1 for a while if given the option. If these players stay the same. All right, taking down pots on table 2. What is it? Burn. Yeah, burn's pretty good. Dorset. I don't know what Dorset is. Which one is that? This is Dorset. doesn't look too. I mean, I've got this guy directly to my right, which is pretty nice. It's 33. There's a 36, a 42, a 34, 42. I mean, that's pretty significant going from 33 to 42. That's non-zero. So let's get off this table. I don't really see anything. This guy's kind of short. These guys are not all that interesting. This was three-way. So I think we can just fold our fours since it was a three-way pot. Actually don't think this Idaho is all that interesting either. This is 38%, but doesn't really look that great to me. I mean, that is kind of nice. It looks like 2 a.m. and a lot of the tables are up at 40. There's one at 50%. Honestly, I'm just gonna close out of this table now and try to get on this 50% one that just popped up. Got it. Nailed it. Yeah, 3-bet short stack first under the gun. We can muck threes. That's fine. Did I say short stack? He wasn't really short stack. That was not part of it. I've hit check like 3 times now. That shit is annoying sometimes. This guy gonna ship King 2 offsuit. Because that would be cool. Alright, well that was not all that fun. So that guy's sitting out. This guy's across the table. This table's really not. But I said this, but I just went through this. It's Idaho. This doesn't look that great compared to everything else that's going on right now. Yeah, I mean, I'll 3-bet this guy with 9s. Seems pretty good. Yeah, play my standard line. So sad. If he raised, I'd be pretty tempted to come back over the top again. Also, we're like really deep. Should be a nice double up. All right, maybe I'll just end the video and keep playing, but cut off the video. Again, I don't think I gain a lot by 3-betting 9s in position. Out of position, I like it. Small blind, big blind, I'll do it. But I don't think on the button versus the cutoff, I'm gaining much by 3-betting 9s. Versus a raise, I would just fold here. But again, like versus the limp, I think I can isolate, raise, bluff, whatever you want to call it. Well, this table is not impressing me anymore. It says 51% players per flop, but not getting any action. Alright, I'm gonna sit for a minute. Oh, antsy standing. Alright, we hit 1,000 hands. Raise. I mean, honestly, if we're on tables that have 35 plus, players per flop, then I have a feeling I'm still going to be doing okay, even if I'm playing a little tired. 4-2 suited. Yeah, we should probably raise here. That looks pretty tight. He hasn't really folded to any 3-bets yet. Haha, until now. Until now. So in general here on table 4, like the ace high board is going to be c-bet all the time, but I don't think it's actually going to be barreled that often. And then the turn gets checked back. So I think we can actually just go ahead and bet here. I mean, I don't think we get called all that often. I don't think he has much, but I'm still going to value bet. I'll just kind of tone it down a little bit and try to... I mean, I don't know. I guess he could have some aces here. I guess we beat, a naked ace, like a 1-pair ace, but it doesn't seem like he has it that often. It seems like he just gets here with a lot of air. Yeah, no, I don't really like checking. I was thinking like, okay, well, if I think he has pretty much all air, do I just check the river? Like, I think he just checks back a lot. Not saying it's horrible to this guy just limp folds 100%. I mean, it's a slow way to do business, but I guess eventually we'll win a lot. All right, what do we got? There's a lot of tables going. It's as busy as it's been all night. So, yeah, whoever was, I mean, yeah, I saw somebody talking about how they play, I don't know if they're East Coast or West Coast, but I mean, they were actually talking about playing pretty much like midnight to 6 a.m. And that's like, that's when they play. So I don't know who the heck is on here midnight to 6 a.m. or why the games are so soft at those times. Whoa, I'm back. All right, this just got terrible, so never mind. Let's get off this table. Okay, let's see about this one. Boom. I cannot believe I'm like, I would imagine I'm just getting terrible cards on this table. On table one, I mean, I haven't really been paying attention, but I feel like I have not. I mean, I'm playing 29-13, so I'm just not in a whole lot of hands, and that's no good because that's like the best table I've got going. I can't believe that this actually, and I talked about this in the last video, it doesn't do any good, but like it kind of tilts me that somebody's sitting here with $161 playing 82-24. Like, really? Like, how is that happening? I mean, damn, I know there's variance, but like, what? Yeah, let's just bomb this. Time down just a little bit and then bomb it. Aha! The fold equity. Didn't even know we had it. 5 of 9, 5 of 6 with 39%. Let's try Kentucky. There we go. Oh, it's a pretty big pot for King Queen versus. Ooh, that looks like the King Queen got there. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, my tables are all almost at 40% players per flop. That's pretty strong. I'm kind of tempted to call here with the sixes in the small blind. I normally don't. They're like right on the cusp. I don't really like 3-betting them versus MP. But again, like, I feel pretty confident that I can make money in a multi-way pot with a set when I flop it. And getting a pretty good price. Seems like it can't be that bad. I gotta just kind of be patient for a couple orbits and see how these tables pan out. I know this one's good. I feel like I should be taking more notes on the showdowns here. Limping called a raise with 7-5 offsuit. So this guy limps. We should probably be raising pretty strong. Why am I not getting any? I'm like getting no hands on this table. Nice. That's pretty nice. This guy just took a huge stack. So now we've got four buy-ins directly to our right, and then another 11 to our further right. So again, this table one continues to look strong. I think we can fold here. Oof. Okay. Some big hands coming out. This is another thing. Like, I can probably just jack up my open size if this guy's in the big blind, right? He's probably never calling. Ace-7-3. I guess if it was rainbow, I would raise. Yeah, we're just gonna raise. Right, the donk is still weak. It's still bad. This guy, I don't really expect to fold quite as easily as others. But then again, we're running out of... now he's like double. Yeah, I'm not double check raising. Let's find a better spot. Yeah, I get some weird stuff going on, like when I'm playing against just a really ridiculous player type. I've talked about it before. I still can't quite wrap my head around. It's like part of it's like impatience and frustration and just like, come on, like give me a few good spots. Like that sort of, yeah, I mean, just that general impatience that like, come on, like I just want to get in a few good spots with this guy so I can stack him. Ace-9 deuce, that should be a 3-bet. We're ready to check raise every time. Although this guy was in the big blind, I didn't quite catch that. So this should have been a bet, but the check raise is okay too. All right, so this guy folded to our 1/3 c-bet. These guys all called. Cool. I'm gonna check out of position, multi-way pot. Not sure if this is a check fold. I think we just have to call for, pot. I guess once this other guy calls, we can probably go away. Even though it's like, let's go ahead. What is pot? It's just like 175, right? Should we just jam? Like, just like start open shipping? Like, I don't know to what extreme we could, take it. So I think it is a check call since this guy's playing again. We do the playing 84%, betting 54%. Plus we've got, we've got outs, we've got equity. There's really no reason to Same thing here. I'm just going to bump it up $2. Out of position check. If he bets, this guy's showing any aggression. I guess last time we doubt he checks back with air. It's kind of frustrating, but whatever. Yeah, I definitely just have this sense of like impatience when I'm like just surrounded by like, look at it, like 3-8 suited. Like this guy just took it down with the 8. Like what the hell was this guy doing? Like, I guess that's good. I mean, it's good. It's like confirmation. Like these guys are definitely fish. Right, like I'm just making it 185. Like that's like it was like 3 big blinds larger than I normally would. Like maybe I should start like getting even more ridiculous. I mean, obviously it's also kind of helpful to hit a hand occasionally when you are like raising with good hands. Although I guess it doesn't matter too much. So ridiculous. I want $100 at this table. Like, I want to be playing deep stacked with these guys. This is so annoying. Maybe I should like just start mixing it up a little bit more, right? Like, I mean, there's a lot of value in kind of getting deep with these guys. So, like randomly like shipping Ace King pre might not be the worst idea. I'm not going to call with Ace-6 offsuit though. It's such an interesting, like, ridiculous table dynamic that I'm not used to. So it's like it's outside of what like I'm used to, but it's like gotta be just insanely profitable, right? Like how I have no idea what the answer is, but like you would have to think this is like a 30 BB per 100 table, right? Like something in that ballpark. Okay, so like the 6x raise might be the limit. Maybe I'll try that again with a couple other hands. Maybe, I mean, honestly, like I'm not raising junk, so maybe that's just the right amount to raise. All right, so how's this table? I mean, this table looks pretty loose. The Kentucky table turned into crap. This is no good. We got to get off Kentucky. This guy's number 3 bet. Kind of like raising here, but again, like the 3 bet's pretty strange. To like all of a sudden have him 3 betting and then barreling off. I think we can go away. Seems pretty tight. I'm gonna lead out here. Let's bet here. Oh, really? Fucking A, are you kidding me? Exchange board. Raise on, I got a pair plus a flush draw. I don't think he would raise it. I mean, a 9 doesn't really make sense, so unless he had like 8-10 or something weird, I think we can just check down and actually. Okay. Whoa, he got pretty passive with the ace-jack there. So we're getting 3-bet by this guy. Yeah, 9 sets a call. Of course, no set this time. Bullshit. Can't quite fold yet. It's a pretty good card to fold on. Yeah, I feel like my commentary is fading out, so I guess this will be my last video. I probably am going to continue playing the session because, I mean, these tables do look pretty darn good. As long as I don't lose my mind completely at them, they should remain somewhat profitable. That seems about right. Oh, wait, no? Okay, good. Thank God. Guess I can't complain too much. I did stack aces with kings today. That was a little quick. I didn't even let it time down at all. Sort of a awkward turn, but I guess we'll stay with it. Yeah, I mean, I can't quite get there with a fold. Fuck. Like, absolutely no way I can fold there, right? I mean, that's just not a spot. I don't know. I mean, that is like the worst turn, except that it also gave me a set. I guess the hands that it helped don't. All the hands that it helps beat a set. I don't know. That might be some like sort of amazing epic fold. Obviously not one I'm capable of making right now. God damn it. I've given back 4 buy-ins since I came back from my nice refreshing walk. Like, are you kidding me? All right. Oh, I feel like if I turn off the video, I'm going to play worse, but oh well. It's a risk I'm going to take because I'm going to keep playing. I cannot believe, like, oh my God, I can't believe how much I've given back. I don't think I've given it back, though. This is ridiculous. Like, some of this shit is ridiculous. Okay, 25, 5 out of 6. That looks good. No. Okay. Like, really? Like, I hit the set and the guy hits the floor. Like, that's shit I was doing to people earlier today. That's not fair. La Purisma is back. Back looking good. Oh, no seats. It just got off of Idaho, right? I can't even sit on Idaho. I just got off that, right? No, maybe it was a while ago. Okay, give that another shot. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna try to keep playing for, I don't know, at least another 30 minutes, 45 minutes. As long as the tables stay ridiculously soft, I feel like I should play. This is my job right now, right? Like right now in this moment, I'm a full-time poker player, even though I'm playing 25 no limit. Like I'm playing full time with the intention of moving up in stakes. So pretty much every advantage I can take, even if I maybe don't think I'm playing my A game, if I'm playing at a table that's really weak, that's something I should try to take advantage of. So, all right, guys, wish me luck. I'll let you know how it goes in the next videos that I do. Like I said, tomorrow I'm probably taking the day off, but the day after, whenever that is. So, I'll see you guys next time. Till then, this is U-Rounder. Keep on grinding. Oh, I just tried to raise this. And I just tried to freaking call with this. What the shit is going on? It 13-3. I can't, pretty straightforward, right? Did he fold? He called. Holy shit. Again, that plays perfectly fine. Like open-ended straight draw, 2 overcards against a short stack that has pocket sevens.